How was your night of debauchery last night?
Oh, what happens in Valerie stays in Valerie.
Ew. She's married. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reactions of Corbin.
I'm Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thanks to Patreon, follow us Twitter account, subscribe to the like button.
It was fun. It was. If you don't know what we're talking about, you can go to my Instagram and you'll see a picture of us on the streets of LA with a weird poem. But it was very cool. When was the last time you saw Brian?
Who's Brian?
You don't remember Brian from Harvest? It's possible you guys never crossed paths. Anyway,
fuck Brian.
We were on the rooftop of his and his husband's apartment and overlooking very cool view. It's a shared rooftop with everybody in the apartment.
His husband? Clearly not a Christian.
Yeah. You're on a roll. So we had a beautiful rooftop, part of which, yes, there will be a video of a compilation of different things this month that I'm going to put on my YouTube channel. First video in about a year. But
wow, that'll
so
do
the
numbers.
C part of that, I'm going to get 500 views minimum in about a month. So we had a really good time. She got another year older, and we were our usual. It was funny because the group of us that was out on Sunset, we were doing what we were doing, and Ashley looked over at them at one point and said, "Yeah, we're a weird family, and we're damn proud of it."
Today we got a,
and I think I'm pregnant.
Gross.
From last night.
Gross.
Yeah. Well, at least it feels like that.
I don't think you can get pregnant from a finger.
Well, you can if there's excretion.
Today, a new lyrical video from PS2.
Oh, cool.
Another one. This is one's for Veera by our non-bar, the one and only legend, Ratnam. And by our future, hopefully, non-bar dosed,
the legend, Mani
Ratnam. And that is all I know. It's another lyrical one, so obviously probably not a lot of visuals.
No, it's fine.
They released a time.
The time for?
The runtime.
Oh, okay, let me guess. 2:47.
I think 2:35.
Oh, not far off. That's actually a trimmer runtime.
I thought it was going to be 3. I thought it was going to be 3.
I would have not guessed that. I was going trim with 2:47.
Yeah. So
wow.
I'm hoping they don't trim the songs again.
Yeah. You know what else needs trimming?
Here we go.
That'd be a great alarm sound to wake you in the morning right there. Right?
Yeah. What tempo is that in?
It's 5, I think.
It's an odd one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2.
Gorgeous.
amazing, Corbin.
Heck of a guitar solo. Is this Orbita?
Yeah. Looks like her, yep.
So, great name, Sorbita.
Oh, look at those eyes. So expressive. Wow! What a composition.
Who did the composition, by the way?
Woo! My pulse is racing.
My peanut. Okay.
My stars. What an amazing. It said something at the very beginning about the composition being based on something from ancient language or text or something. It went by really quick, but it said the song is inspired by or based on something. Yes, composition based on a Dargavani tradition, Dirupad. If I've mispronounced any of that, forgive me.
I don't know what that means.
Don't know what that means, and without any translation of lyrics, if that affected me the way it did emotionally, without even knowing this tradition or the meaning of these words, I cannot imagine what that would mean for someone who does.
I thought it was like when the king finally returned. It felt like,
oh yeah,
like that kind of stuff.
It felt like a king returning, being victorious for his queen, reclaiming a place that was taken. It had all of those elements of justice taking over villainy. It had all of that inherently in it. And the visuals, man, talk about going over the top for a lyric video.
Well, they've done that.
They really
consistently
have. Magnificent.
Since the first one.
Yeah, magnificent.
It was just a gorgeous composition. And it was unique, too. It was
complex.
I don't know music in terms of like the technical side of it. And so like I don't know how to count what is what. But I know when something sounds different.
Yes.
From a normal style of a song.
Yeah, of course.
Because it feels almost because it doesn't happen here a lot. When stuff, I'm guessing 5 or 7.
No, if you listen to Sting, it happens a lot. He loves. It almost feels
like there's like an interruption.
That's exactly what it is. An interruption and a push.
Yeah.
That you feel when it happens, and those are typically with the odd numbers in rhythms. 2s, 4s, and 6s, which 6 is basically a double of a 3, which is a waltz, which is the dun 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 dun. Those have a pretty straightforward feel. The ones that have a real interesting energy and you feel the change premature are ones that are 5s and 7s. And all that means is, in a measure of music, which is just a segment of time, that's typically the most common segment of one measure is 4 beats. You can call it 4 seconds, where you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. And the reason you're saying 1, 2, and 3 is because that's the first measure, the second measure, the third measure. That's very straightforward, and that's what you can count. Now, this can kind of feel like that because it's just standard beating at that tempo, but you feel the jerk with the music. That's because it's going 1 more than a 4. And it's interrupting. It's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3. And so it gives it that energy and that jerk. And I also would love to know, and only Mr. Rahman would know the answer to this. My suspicion, based on what I was hearing, was he layered vocals from minimum of 2, maximum of 5 or 6 to make it sound like a full choir rather than having a full choir. It still sounds like a full choir, but what that does is it adds a tightness and an identity to the voices that's a bit more streamlined and hits you in a different way than this. It's a bit more, it works interestingly that way, unlike, say, what's that song? Everybody knows it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that needs this grand sound of a. But I would love to know that. Only he could answer that question for us, or someone who helped him produce the song.
But another incredible song by an incredible man.
I'm showing this to Indrani later
for an incredible film. She saw the first one with you in theater.
She did, yeah. But I want her to hear this composition.
Fun fact. We will not be watching PS2 together again. It wasn't on purpose.
Lies!
I'm going to my family in Denver, Colorado, for about a week.
And he just so happens
to be the day
away.
That PS2 comes out. I was also seeing
Deja vu.
Just in San Antonio when PS1 came out.
Yep.
Seeing family. So I don't.
Why do you hate A.R. Rahman and Mani Ratnam so much?
I just hope that there's a screen close in Denver because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Indians live in Denver.
Yeah.
So
what happens if it's not showing anywhere?
I have to imagine it is.
It's got to be. It's not a huge city, but it's big enough.
Yeah.
It's a big enough city. There's got to be a screen there.
Man, I hope so.
Yeah.
That would suck ass.
Yep.
Anyways, let us know what you thought about this and if you're excited down below.